I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way,
Welcome back, Playhouse Gang. I'm Nyla.
And I'm Sloane.
And this is the Hidden Tea Podcast.
Because as Summer Sprite,
the secrets never stay quiet. Before we get started, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell.
And if you want the real exclusives, early episode drops, behind the scenes content, and updates before anyone else, go over to patreon.com/KTaPlayhouse.
Thank you guys for engaging in the poll this week. And the final results, 100% said Camilla will end up with Rico.
Guys, we are one episode away from season 1 coming to an end.
This episode is quite literally a lot. The episode is all over the place. No wonder it's called The Hoedown, because baby, they hold down in this episode. Let's go ahead and dive into this episode. We introduce Jade to you guys, everyone. New character as soon as the episode starts.
I am so excited about this episode. We start off at the county jail. Let me set the scene for you guys. All we see is legs. We know it's a girl because she has on heels. She is going to see Sasha. Once she gets into the visitation room, the camera pans on her face.
The new character is Jade, Sasha's cousin. Sasha called her cousin into town to do her dirty work while she is locked up. She basically wants Jade to go in and befriend the group that Kane hangs around and spy and bring her back the information.
I feel like that's crazy though. We just now get introduced to Jade and her character already on bullshit. Because why would you agree to go spy on these folks for your cousin? Apparently, Jade is familiar with Kane and Tony.
You can't leave out that Sasha not only wants Jade to spy, but she also wants revenge, so she's already cooking up some type of plan. But the crazy part about this, Jade is all on board talking about she loves a good revenge plan.
I already don't like this Jade girl. She ain't nothing but trouble. Anything attached to Sasha is trouble. But Jade asks who she needs to befriend, and Sasha tells her Yasmin, because that's Tony's girlfriend, and Diamond, because that's Shane's sister. Jade isn't all the way in the loop because she asked who Shane was.
Sasha tells Jade that it's beef in the street between Grove Street and the Ballers, and that niggas been dying left and right. Sasha wants to make sure Diamond and Kane are super close, which I find fucked up because Sasha know damn well Kane killed Diamond's brother. So not only is she trying to hurt Kane, she trying to hurt Diamond, and she's never met her before.
Right, I was just about to mention, I don't think Sasha even met the girls. She just hearing shit through the streets. I'm assuming months have passed since Shane has passed. And things have died down because the group is back at school and they're all huddled around each other. And Amari tells the group, y'all know we're going to Miami.
Michelle immediately says, who's going to Miami and why is she just now hearing about this? Imani responds right after saying, shit, I'm just hearing about this myself. Amari tells them that Rocky has a red carpet event and they were invited. Rocky tells the group that he is down there for strictly business and he doesn't need any drama on this trip.
Sunny ends up walking up to the group and the girls inform her that they're going to Miami. But Sunny turns the trip down so fast. Then as she was about to say something else, she gets interrupted by Samaje. Mind you, they haven't spoken since Camellia called her a bitch and hung up the phone. So Sunny's feelings are valid. Samaje comes asking Sunny if she has a second to talk to him, and Sunny turns around and says, oh, now you want to talk? Fuck you, Samaje. Which, she's right. Like, he didn't even call her back, but you call her your best friend.
Correction, sis. He didn't even claim her when he was with Camellia. Sunny ends up walking off and the whole group speechless. Rico asked, what was that about? Amari says, "Bro, don't tell me." And Rocky finished the sentence off with, "You fucking her?" And Samaje shuts that down completely and says that Sonny is his best friend. Then here comes Imani's messy ass. Yeah, we know what that means. Like, sis didn't have to add on to it.
Michelle is on the school committee team that helps with the upcoming events, and it's around the time that homecoming is coming up, and Michelle is in charge this year. Samaje wants to talk to Michelle about possibly having an event during that week, so she tells him to walk with her because she has a meeting she needs to attend. He throws out a proposal to Michelle about throwing a step show slash talent show. Michelle asks him to go into detail, and this nigga tells her that's all he got right now. But she approves it anyways. In the middle of them having a conversation, a character named Chrissy chimes in.
Chrissy is a model. She actually is a part of the original cast, but she really haven't had any screen time this whole season. But she asked Michelle, can her and her upcoming models be a part of the step show slash talent show? Michelle loves the idea and she approves of the show. Samaje texts Imani and tells her that they got practice today and for her to inform the girls, and that she does. Michelle finally walks into the classroom where the rest of the committee team is, and this is when we meet Caden. He plays a big role in the next couple scenes and next seasons to come. On the committee team, we have Adeline, Hazel, Dante, Caden.
They are going over all the events for that weekend. They are still trying to come up with ideas. Michelle tells them about the idea that Samaje comes up with, and everyone agrees that event would be one for the books. Dante suggests they do something on the yard, and Caden said he'll just throw a house party. But Michelle said doing something on the yard would be perfect. Adeline says she can come up with the flyer and send it over to Michelle.
The word gets around the school so fast because everyone is talking about the Greek show. People are coming up to Michelle asking if it's true. Even the girls on the dance team asked Imani if it was true, and she told them yes and that they were a part of it, which is why they have practice today. It's currently lunch, and Sunny is walking outside when she gets stopped by Samaje again, and this time she isn't nice at all. She tells Samaje to leave her the hell alone, and he is confused on why she acting this way, and she said, "You let your little hoe call me a bitch and didn't even check her about it?" Which, Sunny is right. Samaje didn't check her for that shit.
And this motherfucker had the nerve to say, "Is that seriously what you're mad about?" As if that's not a valid reason to be mad. The next scene, they're at dance practice, and of course the guys are on time, but the girls are running behind, and of course they have something to say. I am curious to see how this dance team things is going to work. Consider the fact that Camellia fucked Samaje and now is seeing Rico, and both teams have combined now.
Now that is going to be interesting because that's messy, everyone knows but Rico. But of course, Ju and Rico are talking shit about the girls being late, and boom, in comes the girls. Imani tells Ju and Rico that she heard them, and now they're into it about being on time. But let's get to the important parts of the episode. Jade has officially arrived on campus, and she's on the phone with what I'm going to assume is her boy best friend, Zay. Zay got his hair done, makeup done, lashes. It's really giving Saucy Santana.
No, that's what I was saying. When he popped up, I was like, okay, not an off-brand Saucy Santana, but yes, Jade has officially made it to the dorm, and she's on the phone with Zay. She was having trouble locating her dorm room, which they aren't dorm rooms. They are actually apartments. But anyways, Jade spots Sunny walking her way. And when I say I hollered at what she said, she told Zay, "Let me call you back. Someone walking this way. But this hoe is green." Had me rolling because I still don't understand why Sunny is green, but Zay tells her to keep him on the phone because she may be crazy. The first person Jade meets is Sunny, and Sunny helps her find her apartment and goes on about her way.
Michelle is in her apartment doing a client's hair, and she gets a knock at the door. She tells whoever it is to come in. Turns out it's Sunny. Sunny comes in asking her, has she heard? Michelle is confused because, heard what, sis? Sunny tells her about the new girl that's moving in, and Michelle stops doing hair and looks at Sunny like, what new girl? Sunny tells her she just bumped into the new girl that's moving upstairs from Pixie. She has her U-Haul outside and everything. Michelle tells her she's going to check it out when she gets done with her client's hair and thanks Sunny for telling her the tea.
At the dance practice, everyone seems to be struggling. Nobody is on beat. Everyone just really looks a mess, truthfully. I would hate to be on their dance team. But in the middle of practice, Imani gets a phone call about Jade moving into the apartments, and Imani asks her what she looks like. But Michelle told her she hasn't seen her, and she'll wait till Imani comes home to go meet Jade.
We haven't seen Kirk in a while. He must be working really hard because he lets Rocky know that Diamond is #1 on the music charts right now. Also, Swift, another rapper, wants Rocky to get on one of his songs, so they need to meet him at the studio. Now, this next scene just made my head hurt because Kane really thinks he's something. Why did this man show up to Big Red Trap House? Like, sir, do you not know you are in enemy territory? He show up like, I heard you niggas was looking for me.
If I was Big Red, I would have dropped his ass right there. But Big Red wants to have a conversation. But Reg isn't trying to have a conversation. He knows that Kane killed Shane, but Big Red is either in denial or has different plans and is trying to play it cool. Kane tells Big Red and Reg there is no conversation needed because he doesn't know what they are talking about, referring to Shane dying, and Kane ends up leaving.
Fast forward to later that night. Pixie texts Michelle asking who U-Haul is in the grass outside, and Michelle tells her to come over and she'll explain. I love how this is such a big thing as if they aren't in college. Like, why does everything concerning Jade have to be such a dramatic scene? Like, people are going to move in and move out of the apartments. They damn near about to jump the girl for moving in.
No, seriously. They act like they own the damn apartments, but Imani and Pixie go over Michelle's house and they go upstairs to introduce themselves to Jade. They knock on her door and she answers. As soon as they walk into Jade's apartment, they notice she is an AKA, which is the perfect opportunity for Michelle to invite her to the Greek show. But before they get to talking about that, they go over the bases. Michelle introduces the ladies to Jade, then asks her why she wanted to go to Summer Spritey. Jade said she heard it was a good school to attend.
Which Jade is lying. She's on a whole ass mission that started with Sasha ass. Michelle tells her all about the Greek show and the after party and tells her that she should definitely pop out. Jade says she'll think about it and the ladies leave. The next day they are back at school and everyone is talking amongst each other and in comes Jade, which gets the boys' attention, especially Rocky. He was the first one to ask who that was and then Pixie answers, oh, that's Jade, she just moved right beside me. Rocky makes a joke and says, look like I'm coming to your crib later. Pixie tells him, boy, hell nah. You better go shoot your own shot.
I am really glad to see Pixie back on the screen. Sis had been missing in action ever since she found out she was pregnant. I wonder if she kept the baby or not. It's only 3 days left until the Greek show, and Michelle is having a meeting with the committee staff to make sure they got everything together. Kaden tells her to relax because they got everything. So here's the rundown. Imani is hosting the Greek show. The open act will be the dance team, then Chrissy and her modeling crew, the Greeks, and then the talent show. The after party is right after.
The episode alone seems like it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to see the show. We're now at lunch and Kaden is outside talking to his homeboy and he spots Imani. He tells his homeboy he want to holler at Imani, but he's going to wait till she's by herself. And his homeboy tells him, well, there you go. She by herself now. Imani is seen walking back into the school and Kaden stops her as she walks in. He says, you're Imani, right? She says, Kaden, right? He answers, yeah, how you know? Imani tells Kaden she knows him because he's on the committee staff with Michelle, but he proceeds to tell her he's never this upfront. but he was wondering if he could get her number and get to know her. And Imani tells him, "Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. Like, girl, say yes, the fuck? This man is fine as hell, and she playing."
No, sis is playing hard to get. It's like, sis, Kaden is fine and trying to get your number. Hell, give it to me. But she does end up giving him her number. So this is now couple number 2 in the series.
Who was the first couple, sis? We can't rely on Rico and Camellia, or even Samaje and Camellia, cause this hoe getting passed around like crazy. But hey, it's showtime. It's currently Friday, the Greek show. Everyone got their outfits on. It's lit and poppin'. The Greek show was good. Imani did an amazing job hosting. No tea, no shade, but Chrissy needs to get them models together. Half of them didn't even walk. They just stood there.
No, I was wondering why they were just standing there. Like, are y'all going to walk or are y'all going to stand there? The dance team did good. They had pretty outfits. I see Jade didn't waste no time. She was out there stepping with the AKAs. We love to see it. Now it's time for Kaden House Party, which is a Jersey party, which I find dope as hell. Everyone met up at Imani house to pregame. The girls are telling Imani how cute her apartment is and how they have to come over here more often. Imani ends up telling the girls she is about to go change into her outfit for the after party.
Right after that, here come the boys. We got everyone, including Kane, which I find weird because he normally doesn't hang with them, but I guess he's not going to miss a party. Camellia goes up to Rico and says, "OMG, baby, you look good." And everyone in the damn house turned and looked at them, cause did she just call that man baby? Rico asks, "Y'all heard her." But it's like, nigga, did you also hear this bitch fucked your friend? Or you got selective hearing?
Nyla, you on Rico, Camellia, and Samaje neck this episode. I love it. But no, I agree. Rico is real loud about Camellia when whole time Shawty getting passed around. Samaje asked, when y'all get together? And Camellia, that's for us to know. Nosy ass motherfuckers. But it's like, girl, mind you, nobody really asked you. Just volunteer the information. Everyone is pre-gaming. Everyone is taking shots. Then the next scene, we are at the party.
Kaden has a nice ass house. It's literally packed. You got people in the front yard, backyard, inside the house. Yasmin wants to go find Tony first thing when she gets there, and the girls are already annoyed because fuck Tony, bitch. Let's turn up as girls. Of course, the guys are talking about all the women that are in the function and how they gonna get numbers. Known damn well they ain't gonna get shit.
Kaden spots Imani and he goes over to have a conversation with her. The vibe is definitely there between them two. They take shots and then next thing you know, they grinding on each other and kissing. Yasmin walks up on Tony getting a dance from another female and she causes a whole scene, cussing Tony out. But it's like, girl, you already know he's full of shit, so just leave him alone.
Yasmin gives very much boy crazy to me. Always have to center her life around a man when whole time the nigga out there dogging you in the streets.
Yes, I can't stand a bird brain bitch like Yasmin. Let Tony ass go be with them big wig hoes he like fucking on, sis. The last scene, sis, my mouth dropped. Amari gets a text from his cousin in prison saying, "Hey, cuz, can you come get me? I'm finally out." And Amari says he will come get him.
I still don't understand why Amari would support his cousin knowing he was in prison for taking advantage of an underage girl. Like, what the fuck, Amari?
I told you, I side eye all these niggas in this series because they not on shit. They are all wicked. Amari goes to get Chase from prison and he tells him, "I'm happy you out, but let's keep it on the low that we cousin with your situation." Chase replied, You know I didn't take advantage of that bitch, man. And Amari brushes it off, but then the camera pans back to the party.
The same number that texted Amari just texted Imani, and the message said, "Little bitch, I'm out, and I'm coming for my daughter." Then boom, black screen. So now we know who Imani baby daddy is. Chase. The guy that was in prison is Imani baby daddy. He took advantage of Imani, and that's how she got pregnant. I am truly speechless.
Yeah, I ended the episode very worried about what was going to happen next to Imania and her baby. I wonder if Amari knows that the victim his cousin is in jail for is Imani. He has to know, right?
And if he does know, that even more fucked, because clearly your cousin is a dangerous man and is out to get Imani and her daughter. But what if this is all planned by Chase and Amari?
I don't know if Amari could do something like that, but if you or someone you know has experienced sexual assault, you are not alone. Help is available. Call the RAIN National Sexual Assault Hotline, 800-656-HOPE 4673, or visit online.rain.org. Head over to patreon.com/CataPlayhouse and vote on the poll right now. Do you think Amari knows Chase's victim is Imani?
And if you want exclusive content, early drops, behind the scenes tea, and insider updates, join the Tier Playhouse gang.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
See y'all next Monday for the next recap.